One of the things I always talk about is how training to build muscle or get stronger or burn fat is a subjective experience. It's something only you can experience. You got to realize those are internal responses you're trying to promote. Building muscle, physiological response. Getting stronger, primarily a neurological response. Burning fat, metabolic response. These are internal responses you're trying to promote from your efforts. And one of the things I always talk about is approaching the work you do with the greatest level of focus, intensity, concentration, and effort as possible, because that's what you're rewarded for. You need to learn to make the appropriate course correction as you go based on how your body is responding to the work that you're doing. But a lot of people focus on the externals. They believe there is magic in the external cues in terms of what exercises to do, what amount of weight to do, how many sets and reps to do, how much rest to take, what tempo to actually perform the exercises. And as a result, they do not get the return on investment that they believe they're entitled to. But a lot of people are willing to invest in what they believe is the perfect program for them. So something happened in the media lately that illustrates my point perfectly. So I want to talk about it real quick. So a lot of people heard of this supplement company called Shredz. A lot of people are saying it's a total fucking bullshit company, total fucking garbage products. That's neither here nor there. The point I want to emphasize is that a lot of people got really, really mad when they found out that they were buying training programs from one of the sponsored athletes and he wasn't actually writing the programs himself. Now, whether there's any truth to this, I don't know. It very well could be a publicity stunt just to make more money because the company is very good at making money. So maybe that's why they're doing this, or maybe it is truth. Now, the point I want to emphasize, though, is that people are very, very mad and they want their money back because the program didn't come from the person that they were paying to write the program in the first place. Now, my question is, were you paying to have a certain individual sit down, think of something in his head, write it down on a piece of paper or a computer screen, take a screenshot of it, and then send it to you? Or were you paying for results? Were you paying for a return on investment? Because the real question should be this. If you're getting results, then who gives a fuck who wrote the program? If you're not getting results, then you need to fire the person irrespective of who they are. Whether they're the person that you wanted the program from in the first place or it was written from someone else. It shouldn't fucking matter. A training program is nothing more than a strategy designed to make you better at something and promote the internal response that you're trying to get from your body. If you're getting that response, and the only reason you're getting it is because you believe that a certain individual wrote the program for you, then this indicates to me that you're the type of individual that is focusing on the externals and believes there's magic in it. Because if you find out that a program's no longer written by the person who you thought it was and you stop getting results because of this, what does this suggest? It suggests that you believe there's magic in the program itself, and because it didn't come from the person who you think is magical, you're no longer going to get results. And what happens is you stop putting in the focus, intensity, concentration, and effort necessary to get results. But that is what you're rewarded for. One of the things I always tell people when they ask me what's the best program, anything will work. The one you like the most is probably going to be the best one for you because that's the one you'll work hardest at. But anything will work as long as you impose a demand and give your body what it needs to recover from that demand. You're putting yourself in the best position possible to get a result. Will it be the best result? Probably not. But it will be a positive response. And if what you want is a positive response, then it doesn't fucking matter who wrote it. Because if you're only getting that response because you believe a certain individual wrote it and you're working harder because of it, that suggests to me that you're focusing on the externals and not the internals, and you're not going to put yourself in the best position to get the best result. And I understand a lot of people may not know how to pay attention to the internal cues, but your goal, your focus when doing these programs should be to learn to understand the way your body is responding to the work that you're doing so you can make the appropriate course correction as you go. Because the feedback your body gives you will be better than any trainer can give you, than any fucking program can give you, than anything can give you, and should guide and influence the decision-making process in terms of what you do, when you do it, and how you do it based on why you're doing it in the first place. So I thought it was really funny that I saw this thing lately, and all these people are so mad because, wow, the program that we got didn't come from the guy that we're paying. Well, are you getting results or not? If you're getting results, then who gives a fuck? If you're not, then I understand why you would be mad, but it shouldn't matter who wrote it, because if you're not getting results, then you should fire whoever the fuck is training you in the first place. So that's something I wanted to share real quick that just kind of emphasizes why, once again, you got to take your focus off the external cues and focus on the internal ones. Is the muscle under the highest level of stress possible if you're training to build muscle? Yes or no? Can you do another rep properly? Yes or no? Are you ready to perform the next set as good as you did the last one? Yes or no? Or do you want to perform your sets in a state of oxygen debt? If that's the case, then you don't want to be ready to repeat performance. If you can, then that's consequential. But if you can't, that's okay too, because you understand that you're training to promote an internal response, whatever that is for you, whether it be a physiological one, a neurological one, a metabolic one, whatever type of fucking response you're trying to promote is an internal one. You're trying to get something from your body. Learn to pay attention to what the fuck your body is saying and stop focusing on the external cues as if there is magic in that. There's no magic in that. The only reason you get results when following a certain program that you believe is magical is because of the focus, intensity, concentration, and effort that goes into your work. So stop bashing these Shredz people for, selling programs and they're not even the ones writing it. If you're getting fucking results, it doesn't fucking matter. If you're not, then fire them anyways. You like the information, share it. Click the fucking button at the bottom, subscribe to the channel. I'll keep bringing you the best information you're going to find as it relates to training to build muscle or to get stronger.